So, unless you've been living in the middle of the desert or under a rock somewhere, it's probably no surprise that the current housing market is on absolute fire. It's going gangbusters without a doubt. As a matter of fact, record high buyer demand with record low inventory has created the ultimate seller's market. But even though conditions so strongly favor sellers, and multiple offers and bidding wars are common in today's marketplace, there are still three things that sellers need to keep in mind and do in order to maximize the return on their investment when selling their home this year. Hi, this is Andrew with the Andrew Smith team at EXP Realty. And it's really common in markets like we have right now. You start to see more for sale by owners pop up, and you also start to see more sellers as they're slowly starting to return to the market. You start to see them sometimes get a little bit unrealistic with what's going on. And the idea behind it is there's such a frenzy in the marketplace. You can list your home for anything, any price you want, in any condition, and it's going to sell like that. And that's actually not true, even under the market conditions that we're seeing right now. So, number one, first thing to keep in mind, price. I know it sounds crazy. You look around and the comparable properties are hard. Appraisers are having a hard time, and the sales prices are just now starting to catch up. We're starting to see the closings of the record price appreciation that we've been seeing happen now to kind of give sellers a little bit more guidance. But the idea behind it is, well, if my neighbor's house sold for this, I therefore can do this. And it's natural. It's absolutely natural to go into it with that mentality. But what I'm going to recommend to you here is that if you want to maximize your sales price, don't necessarily shoot for the moon with your list price. Now, here's why I say that. Buyers in the marketplace are still sensitive, right? They're still looking for value, whatever that value may represent and whatever that value may be. If they've been out shopping at homes and they suddenly see a new property come on the market that's shooting for the moon, listed much higher than anything else has gone for, they're going to shy away from it. There might be some curiosity, but it's not going to create the interest and the demand it would otherwise. So with that in mind, work with your agent and go ahead and set a price that's in line with where the market has been, in line with where recent closings has been. If you do that and your home price is more on the realistic side, it's going to attract a whole lot more attention. The more attention that you attract and the more buyers that are interested, especially now, that will create multiple offers and the bidding war that you're looking for in order to push that price up. Ultimately, it's the market that determines price. That's it. No matter what, it's the market that determines price. You know, no matter what you think, it's the market that determines price. And so that strategy is going to serve you much better if you intend to maximize the sales price in your home. Number two, keep your emotions in check. And that gets really, really hard, especially under current conditions. Number one is, everyone thinks their home is the best. And I'm not saying yours isn't by any means, but when you see homes sell in your neighborhood, the natural assumption is, oh, well, my home's got this and it's so much nicer and I put more upgrades in. And you really kind of get attached to the work that you've put into the home. Not only that, homeowners are staying in their homes longer. I mean, it used to be that 6 to 7 years was the average time frame that people lived in homes. But when you go back to about 2015 on, it's become 9 and 10 years. That time frame has increased. The longer you've been in a home, the more memories that you have, the more memories of your kids growing, the more memories of birthdays, anniversaries, events that have taken place there. You become more emotionally attached to the house. and it becomes a whole lot harder to detach yourself and let go. And that can backfire in negotiations. So try and keep those emotions in check and rely on your agent. You know, your agent is the neutral third party. Your agent is representing your interests without a doubt, but without the emotional attachment to the house that you have, to hopefully point things out in a different way so that you don't miss any opportunities. And number three, you still need to stage the house properly. So it makes a huge difference, right? And I'm seeing it over and over in properties on the market these days. Homes that are set up to sell attract the most attention and the highest offers the quickest, right? You don't need to go way over the top here. I'm not saying that you need to turn your home into a model home. That's not what I'm saying, right? And quite often, homeowners are very proud of the decor that they have and all of the personal touches, but the buyer might not be. So you want to neutralize your home to a certain extent. If you've got a plethora of family photographs, take some of those down, pack them up, get them in a box, put them in the garage. You're going to be moving soon anyway, so go ahead and start packing those things up now. Some of the trophies, some of the family heirlooms, all of those things. It's very, very difficult for a buyer to picture themselves in the space when it's full of you. It's overwhelming you. So go ahead and do that. It's nothing wrong with keeping a few items out, but go ahead and declutter. Remove some of the excess furniture. Make the space look larger. Very, very easy to get a help with this. We use a professional staging service on all of our listings just to come in and help set the house up so that it shows the absolute best for photographs and for buyers walking through. So go ahead and make those changes that you need to now. Again, I'm not saying remodel the kitchen. I'm not saying repaint, unless you've got a room like my son's bedroom that's lime green, because that's the color he was really into at the time. Okay, that you may want to repaint. But otherwise, you don't have to go way over the top. But it really is important to still set your home up so that it shows in the best possible light. So nothing overly complicated here, but three simple things for you to keep in mind that's going to help you maximize the sales price and get that home sold with the least amount of inconvenience in the shortest amount of time. If you have any other questions or you want to talk through a situation that you've got, please reach out. Always happy to do that. Share any information I have with you and help you put the plan together to help you achieve your sales goals when it comes to your home. Have a great week.